That was nice of you. Thanks.
I do love me a Queen of Pain. We haven't seen one in the Asian Dota League quite yet, but here it is. Is he going for a triple creep wave? XXS is going for the triple creep wave pool now. This is ridiculous. 1437, gonna try and slow him down. XXS, I'm not sure about this one. I think you got a bit too greedy there, champ. He looks like he's going for a fourth one now. In fact, no, he's gonna go for the TP play. Impale will connect, however. Paulison, they're gonna punish for this. XXS, I see what he was trying to do. He wasn't gonna pull the wave. What he was trying to do is essentially stack them up like that near the tier 3 tower. Hail is available, not thrown out yet. Now it is with the static link. Can Baboka help him out? The answer is definitely not, or maybe he can, but no. Abra will find him with the plasma field and that final right click once again. And this tier 1 tower, I mean, it was a solid plan they were going for, but they're going to lose a very, very early tier 1. That is not great news for Aster. Meanwhile, Chuan does end up finding 458 in the mid lane, though there will be a trade. The Tusk will go down. Certainly, though, Aster are going to be very happy about getting that Ember pick off. Chuan is still perfectly fine in the mid lane. Oh, top lane, bit of action. Baboka will end up falling. Abra did manage, no, in fact, he didn't get the banner in, and now he's going to lose his life. The tag team will be there. XXS picks that one up for himself. In fact, that was a killing spree given the way of the Night Stalker. Paulson, a nice double impale coming out. Really shouldn't be the case, but Tigers have not made a play for it yet. Oh, Chuan gets stunned up. There was no rune anyway. My Carapace will be successful, but the slow is still there, and Paulison is in trouble. 458 gonna run in. The snowball still chasing Paulison. Meanwhile, Chains and Abra are there onto Chuan. Sonic Wave will not do the job though. 458 with a dodge like that. My goodness, XXS now making a run for it. Will end up falling. Tusk, yeah, he gets caught out as well. Impale does come out eventually, but I'm going to make a play onto Jay. Now, that's a big pickup if they can find it. The rest of the heroes on Aster are in the mid lane right now, and Jay... No, in fact, they are going to rotate back into the mid lane. They're going to go for a team fight. Serpent wards have been dropped already, though. This tier 1 tower is basically gone. Paulison may go for the deny attempt by himself, or no, he's going to go after Chuan. Tier 1 will just be given the way of Aster. Now they do get the impale off into the Queen of Pain, though. Abra has been caught out. He's in a bit of an awkward spot right now. Chuan, nice Sonic Wave will connect, and he's gone. Aster looking for more. XXS. Chains was there onto Jay, but it's not going to matter too much. Paulison going to be the target here for the side of Aster, and it's going to be a very easy target of that. They won't bother with 458, who's the much harder one to get with those remnants. Aster do manage to find 3 bounty runes across the map. Tigers only getting themselves 1 that time. Abra. Trouble. Snowball comes in, and with XXX there, the shards connect. There's no tower to TP to help him out. It's just such a simple pickup there for the side of Aster. But they have spotted out Jay. Does have help around him though. 458. The Hex will be there. Can they burst him in time? It's the Omni Slash being thrown out, but an unlucky bounce onto Abra, but it will still be enough thanks to the silence of XXS. Meanwhile, Abra in trouble. They're trying to help out by killing off Baboka, but it doesn't really matter. They still lose the Razor, and now Bello's in trouble. He does run like an absolute champion, though. Will eventually get himself out. But Paulison perhaps won't be so lucky. Needs 5 seconds. What an impale that comes out from him. Now the Spike Carapace, but it leaves him with no mana for the Vendetta. He actually gets it off in time, and the dust will be there. XXS was ready for it. In fact, it wasn't XXS. It was actually the Tusk that threw that out. Oak will be there on the side of Tigers now. They want to make their way up top where Chuan is. Not the easiest kill, but if they get the chase off in time, should be fine. In fact, Bello will jump in with the stun. Bash of the Deeps as well. Chains eventually get there. Yules was there from Chuan though, and they will be able to hold him down. Very, very nice pick from Tigers, and a very important one at that. The mid lane, Paulison has been caught out. Does get dusted up, and will also end up falling.
To die at our hand is an honor.
Aegis will be taken by Jay on that jug. It's like they are going to push in the mid and bot lane though, so they're going to try and force the side of Aster back. T1 tower looks like it will pretty much go down for free though. Look behind them. There is a bit of a boogeyman there though. No, Velo jumps in, but the silence was there on time, so he couldn't actually throw out the stun. Now they're going to go after Paulison once again. Paulison probably happily dying there, although the rest of his team probably not so much. 458 will end up dying again. Meanwhile, 1437. I mean, it's such a slow walk away, and XXS, a triple kill for him. 21-11 now. Fortify will be thrown out though, Jay. Healing Ward will be thrown out by him as well. Jay just going to start spin, right-clicking essentially on the jug. Serpent Wards are being cleared up by Abra, but Tier 3 is still dead though. Can they find a nice pickup? And they can. The Aegis has gone down. Do they want to punish further? It looks like they do. Problem is, he can just spin out of those chains and essentially just run away like this. Chuan does get stunned up, but Boca is there though, had the Hex on the slider immediately. Now Chuan will survive throughout all that, and Paulison goes down thanks to XXS. Though Abra will manage to take down Baboka, going for the TP play away with the BKB. He cannot make it, however. Chuan will find the final damage necessary to take him out. So darn close, but not close enough. Both teams not really aware of where the other one is. Jay, he'll try and bait out for his team, it seems. And the pings are coming out. Tigers, are they going to fall for this? Oh, it looks like they might. No, in fact, Aster, they revealed themselves and they go straight onto that next assassin. Though Velo did jump in. Meanwhile, XXS going for 1437. Jay ended up getting Paulison, and now Velo going to go for the TP play by himself. Won't be successful in doing so, and the snowball going towards Abra. Shards will not connect, but they're still moving forward for him. Buybacks coming out immediately from Tigers to make sure Abra stays alive. This is risky. This could be Tigers' final play right now. Aster know what they're up to. Tigers not backing off. Jay gonna move in, feeling very confident. He has that Omni available. Abra, Static Link will still quite a bit of damage, but they'll just wait out that Static Link to wear off. Meanwhile, 458, hexed up. Nobody really jumping in on him quite yet. Now Velo, he will come, but Boca with the quick BKB. The Bash of the Deeps will hold him in place. He drops the Serpent Wards onto Abra, but doesn't get the trap off. And somehow Aster are coming out behind on this team fight so far. Though Chuan will jump in. Impel did not connect from Paulison. He does get Yules up now. Abra moving back in there. The Sonic Wave coming out from Chuan. Just hitting 3 heroes, and they got Abra as well. They found another one as well. 1437 will get called out. That is just really upsetting there for the side of Tigers. Such a great start, but moving a bit too forward on, and Aster were just ready for it. I mean, the best they could hope for is 458 going for an Aegis steal, but I don't think it's worth the risk. In fact, 458, oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, nice blink. Oh, he still doesn't know. 458, he's not aware that they're coming in and the Hex is there. Chuan, a bit of a premature scream, but it won't matter too much. Meanwhile, XXS does manage to find Velo up in the top lane. 458, nice remnant away. With the Aegis intact, with the cheese as well, it looks like Aster want to go for that final tier 3 tower. The funny thing is they haven't even taken one Raps yet. They're just focusing on tier 3s at the moment. Abra, BKB, Static Link, moving forward to XXS, who also BKBs up. Now, who've they actually found there? It is the Queen of Pain, Chuan. He goes down. Not sure how he really got caught out with his pants down like that, but that's going to stop the push coming in from Aster. Although, no, never mind. It's not. 1437 will get taken out. Nice chains there from 458 with the follow-up impale, but it only connects on one. 437 gets caught out once again. XXS burst him down. Meanwhile, the backlines, they've started a team fight. The Sonic Wave coming in. The save on Baboka with that snowball. 458. Oh, XXS found him. There is another remnant there, but he gets silenced up and he gets taken down once again. Considering there's no T3 towers on the map, there is a possibility they could get every single Rax. There should be at least 2 Raxes going down. Possibly 3. We'll get 1. The chains will delay things a bit. Now the Veil being thrown out. Success. Again, more chains being thrown out onto him, but he does have the cheese available. Just stand underneath the healing ward for the moment and heal up. Nice stun onto the Jug. In fact, he's losing a lot of HP. Velo jumps in and takes him out. That was just the Aegis, however. They'll have to do it one more time. He'll spin immediately. Now XXS, he'll jump in. Again, the target is just 1437 and he's gone. Now the chains is nice. They're trying to burst out Jay and they do so. 458, a great job from him, but is it going to be enough? He's going down. No buyback available. They will buy back on Abra immediately. Polison, meanwhile, trying to delay it. XXS, he is going to try and go after Polison. Looks like he will be successful in doing so. Although the Yules comes out, will they burst him down? No, they will not. The Serpent Wards are taking care of the melee racks. Meanwhile, Baboka, he found Velo. The snowball is out on Polison. The Spike Carapace will save them for the moment, but it won't be enough. Polison's gone, and the GG call comes out from Velo. They've had enough. Abra was caught in the Yules anyway. Tron just TP's out of there. A fantastic game 1 showing coming out from Team Aster. Tigers, unfortunately, not so much from them. They will go ahead and pick up the Lina. That does work very well up against the Lesh, the Troll, and the Necrophos. So it's a very smart pick by Aster. Is slightly dangerous here for Jay as well, because the Burrow Strike into the Split Earth can really be the end of this lane if he's not too careful. Chuan, meanwhile, mid lane, a lot of damage from that double damage rune, and Dragon Slave will end up connecting. Nice play coming out from Chuan early on. Actually, a lot of heroes coming in mid. One is going to be the target. They found the Bane first though, and that's going to be a fair bit of waste of time here. All heroes in the mid lane. Chuan, he's stuck around. The Burrow Strike will come out. Now it looks like he will end up going down. The Reaper Scythe will get the job done. Bit of a mistake from him to run back towards that tier 1 tower, but he wanted to get that Dragon Slave off before he backed out. Now the Burrow Strike again coming out onto Baboka and 1437. He comes in with the Magic Missile and they end up taking another out. They really don't want to give up this mid tier 1, but not only are you going to lose that tier 1 tower, you're going to lose 2 heroes in the process. In fact, they're going to lose more right now. I'm not sure why you stick around here if you're on the side of Aster. They're going to try and defend this regardless. They move in, the chains are there, they get the wall stop off as well, but Boca, they might find 1437, and they will do so. Tier 1 tower forced to 184 HP. Bane will be there to try and defend. Get the Nightmare off. Now it's taken off by the Leshrac, but they really want 458. Does manage to get away for the moment, but here comes Jay. Gets the chains off perfectly. 458 goes Scepter and will heal himself up. Bean's Grip though will be there in time. Abra comes in as well, though the wall was dropped and he does not want to fight any further. Meanwhile, Polison still in there. He was asleep that whole time under the Nightmare and he will also end up going down. Nice rotation there from Aster. I believe that was perhaps under an Observer Ward. I think they may have just barely got vision of that. Whether they saw it or not is another question though, and it looks like Chuan perhaps hasn't. Trine's up immediately though. Velo gets the Burrow Strike off, and now the rest of the team trying to come in and help him out. He's still healing up, but the Reaper Scythe again paying off. The Doom was way too late in that. Now the swap as well comes out onto that Necro, trying to get him out of there. Though Jay gonna continue the chase. Has the chains up in about 5 seconds. Another swap, but straight into the Doom. A nice double burrow, but there's the back. It won't be up the hill, but it won't really matter either way. The Iron Shell and the chains. So much damage from Jay. He will find himself 3 kills for the price of 2. Yeah, there's going to be no defense here. Or 1 TP from Baboka. Is XXS also running his way up? And yeah, oh, here comes Jay. Goes straight onto the Necrophos. Ghost Form will be used immediately. And now the War being dropped. XXS to get the vacuum, however. Can they find Abra? He has Battle Trance available. Meanwhile, who have they caught there? It will be the Bane once again going down. So they've got Abra. He commits the Battle Trance now. The Doom, again, a bit too late. And with that, that's just a waste of Doom right there. Jay, he's in trouble. He dodges as much damage as he can. They'll finally find Abra. Polison's going to survive. There's the vacuum. These Iron Shells, so much damage with the double Light Strike array from Chuan. And Velo, he has the Epicenter out, but it's just a bit too late to the party, I feel. In fact, with Boca trying to run his way out of that Sandstorm, he will make it. They got Polison as well, and it looks like Velo's the only man left. They are going to move into that Roshan pit, but all the heroes from Aster are available right now. They have vision on that Rosh as well. I'm not sure about this one. Jay, waiting. War has been dropped. They do swap. It looks like it is going to be the Darkseer who gets taken out, though. No, he's not dead yet. There's the Nightmare. Roshan still going down. Meanwhile, Laguna Blade being thrown out onto Polison. 1437 now going to be the target, and XXS still alive somehow. They got the Doom off onto the Necrophos, and Velo's also going to drop. Meanwhile, the Roshan still going down. Abra, he's trying to sneak it underneath everyone's noses, and it looks like he is going to be able to grab it in time. They had to do a double take there. They didn't believe he actually finished the Roshan. Now a double Burrow Strike coming out and the buyback from Velo. XXS actually ends up dropping. Tron, meanwhile, being chased down and should end up falling as well. He gets a double stun off, but the magic missile will follow. He gets the Yule's dodge, but he is surrounded and he does go down. What a strange team fight coming out. Perhaps the Side of Tiger is going to go back in now. Bounty runes are coming up. The Bane, Nightmare will be there. Light Strike Array as well. They're really fighting over these. Though fourth Jay. Go in. Nice Doom was there onto the Necrophos, and it looks like he should be able to finish the job off. They even found Polison here. In fact, oh, Abra, he gets caught out with the Fiend's Grip. That is really bad news, but a nice swap does come out. Can he get the Battle Trance off? It looks like he already used it earlier on. He will end up going down. Now 1437, the only man left standing there, he's gone as well. In fact, never mind, there was still Bello around the area. It's going to be a full team wipe almost. Bello, he gets dusted up, but he is trapped. There's the vacuum to break the tree line, and he is gone. Full team wipe for the side of Aster. And I'm going to go ahead and say that those bounty runes were probably not worthwhile for the side of Tigers. They do all TP back in preparation. We start moving forward. A nice smoke attempt. Tigers feeling confident that they can take this, but this is dangerous. The Remnant comes out. Jay, he has a surge. He was surged up anyway. Polison gonna get taken out fairly easily, but they want more out of this. 458 would be nice. Baboga, he gets doomed, and well, it looks like 458 probably are gonna end up falling fairly easily here, and he does. In fact, Jay's looking for even more. 1437. Sleight of Fist going to be available. Chains in just a second. In fact, he won't even bother. He'll just Remnant. Nice dodge on the magic missile. Bello. Epicenter Burrow Strike coming out, but it's not going to be quite enough to take down Jay. He will at least save 1437.
Radiant's top tower is under
Almost found the kill on Jay. Would have been real nice of him if he did. Going to keep going here now on Baboka. TP rotations coming in. Devour at least getting thrown out, but Baboka will end up falling regardless. A 14 to 25. 3k net worth lead though to the side of Aster, and they are going to go for an immediate smoke on the side of Tigers now. Burrow will be there from Velo. A nice setup onto XXS. There's the stun as well. Will it be enough? He's so darn tanky, this Darkseer, and now here comes Jay. The vacuum was used with the double chains there. They're holding him at Jay. He ran into all of them, but here comes Chuan. He gets one kill. It's not going to be quite enough. Aster making some silly mistakes. Chuan gets the Yules off onto Velo before the Burrow Strike comes out, and now he's just trying to get the hell out of there. Nice Burrow attempt. Abra was standing there ready to go, and they're going to find Chuan as well. Aster, just small mistakes, but it's going to cost them a hell of a lot. They've got no buybacks available. A lot of pings coming out. Polison setting up for actually a nice stun if you can find one. Very awkward position here for the side of Aster because they got to run up the high ground. They will get there. Also, though, get started immediately now. The Epi Burrow Strike all onto the Bane. The nice wall being dropped. It won't be enough to burst down the left track. XXS, he's going to be the one in the trouble, just being ensnared in Reaper's sides. He will go down. Paulson finally losing his life. But the thing is, Baboka has also been trapped in the tree line. It looks like he's dead as well. Jay has his double damage. Could deal a hell of a lot with that, but wants to get out. The rest of Aster still moving forward, however. They are going to find the Necro, though. Nice swap will be there from 1437. They do end up taking him out, though. Chuan is falling very low. More buybacks coming out. Chuan is gone now. There goes the Bane as well. More buybacks from the side of Aster this time around. Who wants to actually commit this team fight any longer? It looks like Aster do. They will end up finding 458, though. The Guardian Greaves will ward off the chains, and in fact, nice burrow from Velo on the double. He will find Baboka, and that's going to be a dieback on the Doom. And both teams just don't really seem to be on the same page right now. Chuan going to be able to Shadow Blade his way out. Aster, they kind of have to fight. They can't allow this to be taken. Still, just warning shots being thrown. Okay. 1437. Nice swap is there onto XXS. Well, Nightmare will save the day for XXS, but Reaper's Scythe will eventually come in. He's still alive, though. The Vac was there. Now the 4-man stun coming up from Chuan. But where's the follow-up? Once again, it's not going to come out. They just can't get anything done in this engagement. And that's the Roshan gone. They're going to maybe try to steal. In fact, no, they won't get away with that either. They have to get the hell out of there. But Boga really can't afford to die right now. He's got no buyback for 4 minutes, but... well, got no choice in the matter. He does end up going down. And look at all these lines being drawn out. 2-minute 15 cooldown right now. If they can burst him down, it'll easily be a 5 versus 4 for them. Boga does wisely back off to the fountain. They found Chuan. Burrow Strike's there, though. A lot of heroes around from Aster. It's a risky fight to take, and well, 1437, he would at least save Velo and apparently be able to walk out for the moment. In fact, no, he does go down. Paulison, Bean's Grip was on him, and they commit the Laguna for that kill as well. So 2 heroes down for the side of Tigers now. And Jay immediately with that surge trying to find more. 458 would be very nice to find indeed, and they get the Doom off as well. A nice play. Meanwhile, the backlines, they found a kill onto the Bane with the Epicenter Burrow Strike, but that's not really going to matter. It's just the Bane. Jay trying to find Abra right now. The Age is still available. Meanwhile, Velo copping a fair bit of damage from the low ground from Chuan. Velo should end up falling right now, and he does. Though Abra is going to be a different story. He has BKB, Satanic, and Aegis, and he will commit the BKB and Battle Trance for the moment. Jay? Be okay. Light Strike Array did not actually end up connecting. War was not great either, and well, Baboka ends up going down, and Abra just walks out of there. Abra can take it pretty fast by himself. Aegis should be very close to expiring at this point. How do you defend if you're on the side of Aster right now? Gotta at least wait out the Aegis. They'll start with the Light Strike Array now. Vernal Blade as well. Just trying to take down that Aegis, and they do get it. That's a nice start. Can they get him again? Nightmare will come out. It looks like he's going to be very comfortable to go ahead and take that melee racks. Now the Burrow comes in. Velo trying to set up for his team. Looks like the option here for the side of Tigers is to kind of back off for a bit. Is the BKB going to be more valuable than that buyback? They're going to move into the bot lane now. Abra will get started. Aster, jump in, nice back, but again the wall's on the wrong side. They will doom up the Necrophos. That's probably not going to help too much though. Night Swap is there onto the Troll to make sure he's alright. Now he'll get started. They have the Fiends Group to hold him in place. Velo, he's already down thanks to the J. They will go after Bane and take him out. Meanwhile, they are trying to get this Ember Spirit to get off their own heroes, and they do take down Baboka once again. He doesn't have buyback available. Meanwhile, Tron, so low in HP, just trying to get the hell out of there. 458 really wants that Reaper Scythe, but he is out. Well, a GG's been called. I don't know, that was a really strange end to the game, I've got to say. I'm not sure what happened for the side of Aster, but perhaps the draft, perhaps this is not what they're used to playing, and it is going to be a position 3 Centaur, so they will go for Polison on that Sanking. XXS has to be careful here. Polison moving forward with that Burrow Strike. They've got the poison available as well into 1437, and he starts stacking them up. I think XXS just ends up dying here, really. Doesn't have any way to quickly heal himself, and yeah, he's dead. People really do underestimate the Shadow Poison. Yeah, it is called the Shadow Poison. Bot lane, Velo could find himself in trouble. Baboka trying to help out. The Hoof Stomp did not actually connect onto Baboka, but TP. That was a bit of wishful thinking from Velo. Not really sure what he was expecting with that one, and he will end up losing his life to Jay. Meanwhile, up at the top lane, disruption to set up. Polison. Looks like it should be an easy kill onto this Oracle. XXS will come in to try and help out. There will be a surge, but and he was holding onto that Burrow Strike for so long, just waiting for that moment. Almost wasn't worth the mana being expended from XXS. 458 now. The Astral in the mid lane. Looks like he just wants to provide a bit of harassment with that Arcane Orb, though 458 now could be in trouble. Baboka, actually a very nice toss from him into the Avalanche. Will set up a kill onto Chuan. 2 for 2 now, almost 6 minutes into this game number 3. Jay. Get disrupted up. No follow-up to that disruption, though. Looks like they may realize there's a smoke going on, and 1437 gonna be alright. He's too close to that tier 1, though they will go for the OD instead. Astral has been used in the opposing heroes. Sonic Wave, though, will get the job done from Chuan. Messi from Tigers. They had the disruption available as well as the Astral, but not going to be the easiest kill in the world, though. It is a tanky Centaur you have to be up against. They have dealt half the HP of that tower now. Hello. Gets rooted. Avalanche toss is there. Jay jumps in as well. 458 though gets started. There's the wall as well through the back. Sonic Wave will actually connect and slow the Centaur down. A very nice play from Chuan to wait the Stampede out before he threw out the Sonic Wave. Like, he's got 1 kill, 0 deaths, but he's got 9 assists. He's been involved in every single kill so far this game. Chuan, nice prediction from Polison. 1437 will be there with the Purge as well. Chuan has a blink in a few seconds, but all his mana's about to go. Astral should get the job done as well. Of course it will. 458 claiming a very important kill for the side of Tigers. Now mid lane, can they find Velo? Avalanche toss is there. Baboka showing the surprise blink. It's not quite enough yet. And will Epicenter Polison? Didn't have mana for the Burrow Strike afterwards. Had the stick charges, but didn't quite throw them out. The tier 2 gonna drop pretty darn fast. As Tigers have something to say about it. Baboka looking for his next target. 1437 is gonna die. Astral will be there to save him for the moment. They also do have Stampede available. He disrupts himself as well, just delaying all this. Now the Stampede Hoof Stomp. They get the Oracle. Now the OD, though, falling pretty low. In fact, that was a morphing, though. The back wall is nice. Onto 4 heroes. And the Sonic Wave comes in as well. That is really bad news for the side of Tigers. They're going to lose 2. It's probably going to be 3 or 4 at this rate. 458, the only man left around that area, and he goes down. Velo, he's so low, but they just kind of left him. In fact, no, hold on a minute, Baboka is going to find him. Nice disruption, though, to actually avoid all that damage being dealt. Velo will survive thanks to 1437, but what a vac wall coming out from XXS. With that now, Aegis up and online for Jay. One spots out Polison, a nice easy pick, and they will take it, but Boca jumps in. Polison just disappears to XXS apparently, and with that, that top shrine, perhaps not even going to be the target. They're going after Abra now. Abra TPing. Is there a way to cancel it? Yes, there is. Chuan, he had the Yules available. There's the Avalanche. There's the shotgun. Battle Trance will come out in time, but Abra is just dead. He's disarmed anyway. Great play again from Aster. Just really surgical from this team in game number 3. Again, their league lives are on the line, so you can't blame them for being, this hesitant to push. Does make enough sense. As well as that, the Roshan will be up in 1 minute. It looks like the Tigers are actually going to be ones to try and initiate here with the smoke. Baiting out with Polison, but also not getting caught out, though. The smoke broken on the high ground. XXS will get rooted up. Now the vac wall is there, but the wall was not great. In fact, it was pretty whack. They will go after the Morphling, doing a lot of damage. He's still not dead, though, and he gets tossed out by Baboka, who's still alive somehow. The epicenter hits absolutely nobody. Baboka still, I don't know how the man isn't even dead at this point. They're going to go after the Darkseer instead, but there's the false promise. Jay sticking around. Who are they going to go on? Abra, he already popped that Battle Trance, so he won't have that available for the team fight. Oracle just trying to get out of there safely. XXS back again. Now the Avalanche. Baboka setting up for his team, though this doesn't look great for the side of Aster. They're just trying to kite them around right now. Tigers, this could be the team fight they wanted. Jay getting caught out once again. XXS still dancing around them right now. They toss this Abra into the team fight. Sonic Wave once again being available. This is how long this team fight's been going on. Still nobody dead on the side of Tigers. Now again onto Jay, who's already used all his strength to morph and get that HP. They're trying to get towards that shrine to get some mana up on these heroes. They need to reset. They'll finally get there. The Polison, he gets a nice double burrow strike. How is this still going on? The Avalanche there from Baboka, and Tigers desperately wanted more. They continued to chase, but just could not find anybody. They run into that Roshan pit, that they will be scanned out here by the side of Tigers. Tigers understanding they can't afford to let this go. Abra will start moving his way in. Does have the Battle Trance up and available again, though. Does get the shotgun place, and now the Battle Trance going straight into XXS. There's the false promise. Can they keep him alive? The vac wall being dropped as well. It's the Sonic Wave from Chuan. It's pretty darn nice. Baboka even with the Avalanche. The epicenter, Polison, trying to go after XXS, and he will find him. But they already found the Troll Warlord. Jay looking for even more. They are going to go into 1437 because he's the closest target, and they will take him out. In fact, no, hold on, Polison, he gets tossed back by Baboka, and he's going to go down as well. It's going to be 3 down for the side of Tigers. The only person they lose is XXS on that Darkseer. Pushing in that mid wave, making sure that his team will have a Rax to be taken once its Aegis has been given the wave J. A nice little regeneration rune there for the reset. John will pick that up and bottle it. Yellow just picks up his Aghanim Scepter, but gonna leave with no buyback. This could be really poor timing or really great timing, though smoke has been broken by Velo. Now Baboka will jump in straight into 1437. The hoof stomp wasn't even there. It was there in the backlines. It looks like Abra automatically BKBs and Battle Trance is up. And well, the Sonic Wave doing a lot of damage, but Abra will not die through that Battle Trance. Now Jay just morphing into the Queen of Pain and using that blink against them. Now back wall again being used. XXS 458's going to go down here. It looks like he gets used up. He can't TP away, and he is dead. No buyback available on the Troll Warlord, and Polison's about to get caught out as well. Trying to get away, but will end up going down. The buybacks will come out immediately, but this could be one final team fight here if Aster does choose to continue moving forward. They are a bit low in HP, but they must know that Abra's buyback is not there. And in fact, well, 1437 just gets deleted. Bello will not be able to throw the Hoof Stomp out. There's an Ultra Kill right now on the Morphling. They want that Rampage. 458 is going to be the target. They won't quite find it, though. They might go for Velo instead. Can he find it? Jay trying his best, and he will find the Rampage. That'll be the first one of the league that we've seen, by the way. XXS, though, did drop to Polison and Jay. Come on now. Can't be throwing away Aegis like that. They still haven't taken the melee racks. Abra is back, and it looks like after this rack, they'll probably back out. D3 at the bot lane under siege now. Sandstorm being thrown out by Polison to try and slow this down a bit. Though, Burrow Strike being stolen. Jay, he'll just burst him. The Sonic Wave to finish the job. Now Abra turning around, trying to go after Jay, but they'll use the False Promise to heal him up. Make sure he stays alive. Jay turning around with the Burrow Strike once again. So Jay does end up surviving. 19k net worth lead now for Aster to top it all off. And gotta say, it's kind of inspiring that Tigers are holding on right now, but Abra gets shotgunned down. Baboka sets up with the Avalanche Toss, and, well, Battle Trance could not come out in time. In fact, it wasn't even available at the time. Bot Rax is going to go down very easily. Tigers, this could be the final defense for them. They'll move in with the disruption. The Avalanche Toss, though, Baboka again setting up. 1437 deleted. The Vac War is there. Sanity's Eclipse being dropped, and they do find Jay, but he just buys back immediately. Sonic Wave's there on 458. He tries to Astral. I don't think he survives this. He's right next to the fountain, but it won't matter. The Avalanche Toss, Baboka again, and that's GG well played. A full team wipe. Aster finishing with a 31-9 and a 20k net worth lead 37 minutes into this game. I mean, if there's anyone that you're going to praise from the side of Aster this game around, you'd have to give it to Baboka. I mean, that man, constantly setting up engagements for his team. In fact, I want to have a look to see how much he ended up with on the score. Did actually get a 4-kill, 0-death game, 24 assists.